we have to lead this morning with just a huge bummer, which is a young woman who I truly, and I said this last year, I think, and I'm not going to use past tense, but I had said this in the past, and I still believe it, has a chance to be the greatest women's basketball player ever. I truly believe that. I believe that. When everyone was talking about, and I obviously was a huge part of the talk as well, about the phenomenon that is Caitlin Clark, I think you guys heard me say a couple times on the show that I thought JuJu Watkins at USC might end up being even better than Caitlin and even better than everybody. Her size, her athleticism, her basketball IQ, it is elite of the elite, and a player that can do everything, a player that recently put up a stat line that had not been put up in men's or women's professional or college basketball this century, when I think she had 38 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 8 blocks in, again, a 40-minute college game. She tore her ACL last night. And it's just devastating for a bunch of reasons. It puts it, I would imagine, on the board that she doesn't play college basketball again. Now, I would think she does. I would think that the plan is for her to miss all of next season and then come back for what would be her senior year, or I guess redshirt junior year, and continue to play. And with NIL and the WNBA salary structure, I would have to imagine JuJu can potentially make far more money at USC than she would at the beginning of her WNBA career, unless something drastically changes with the rookie salary scale there. But this is just an ultimate bummer, because we got in the Final Four last year, Paige versus Caitlin. And we were basically assured that we were going to get Paige versus JuJu in the Elite Eight. And I talked about how I didn't love that they put USC and UConn in the same region, because that felt like it should be a Final Four or a national championship potential matchup, and it ends up that it's going to be. And USC should they should be able to win next round without JuJu, but not past that. They absolutely can't beat UConn without JuJu. And you just feel sick for this young lady who has the real potential to be a true superstar, a true crossover, not just great player. She's obviously going to be, she already is a great player, and a torn ACL, is not career altering the way it once was, but she needs a great NCAA tournament run just to catapult her celebrity, the way Caitlin had, and the way, honestly, Angel Reese, who, no disrespect to Angel Reese, but Angel Reese is not nearly the caliber of player of Caitlin or of JuJu or of Paige, for that matter. And they have all had these great tournament runs. JuJu, this was going to be that this year, and if not this year, next year. And now out for, I would imagine, all of next season, which is just such an absolute bummer. This episode of What's Right is brought to you by Daya Pizza, featuring dairy-free cheese made with their new Daya Oat Cream Blend. Dairy-free cheese has come a long way. Daya's leading the charge. Their pizzas offer the melt and stretch of traditional cheese without any dairy. Each Daya pizza starts with a perfectly crisp crust, layered with savory, satisfying toppings, and finished with cheese that melts and stretches beautifully. The Daya oat cream blend delivers a creamy, cheesy texture that's indistinguishable from dairy-based options. Every pizza is crafted to be dairy-free, making it a great choice for anyone seeking more inclusive meal options without compromising on taste. Daya takes the concept of dairy-free to a new level, eliminating faux moo. That is not the fear of cows. That is the fear of missing dairy. These pizzas deliver delicious taste and texture, making them perfect for any occasion, from casual dinners to game day spreads. Enjoy a faux moo free pizza night with Daya. Visit DayaFoods.com for more information or find Daya Pizza at retailers like Whole Foods, Kroger, and Walmart. Coming soon to select Publix and Sprouts. Follow Daya on Instagram and TikTok for more updates and recipes. And here is the thing about ACLs the way I have seen them over the last decade. ACLs are different in that they used to truly be career altering. And these days they are not, meaning people typically come back 100% to their pre-ACL tear ability, strength, speed, quickness, all of that. But they are not quick injuries. It usually is a minimum of a calendar year that you are out, and usually a little more than that until you look like your old self. So a huge bummer. Put this in the huge story, not a great topic category. And I mean, that's kind of what it is. There's not much to say. It's massive news, but it just sucks. There's no real take to have. And so JuJu Watkins out, and I have to, UConn's now. I'm going to look it up on DraftKings. I just can't, maybe you guys can put in the doc for me. I mean, I know they're the favorite, but I just wonder what they are now. Is UConn women to win that region? To win the region, I have to imagine they are minus huge money. I'm not able to pull it up right now. If you guys can throw it in the doc whenever you can find it, just put what they are to win the championship and what they are to win the region, because I do not see who possibly could stop them. Certainly. Now, listen, UCLA, South Carolina, those are legitimate championship level teams, but UConn's in the Final Four. And they're now plus 160 to win the whole thing. We can't find them to win the region, but it's not going to be. I mean, it's not going to be much of a question. I had the privilege of watching the UConn women in person from courtside seats, thanks to Fox. The game was on Fox beginning of the year, and I left that game saying, I don't know how anyone's beating them. Now, UCLA and South Carolina is obviously a juggernaut. And USC had shown, oh no, they're of that caliber, and UConn lost a few times. But I feel like you can put probably in pen a UConn UCLA Final Four on your left side of the bracket. And thoughts with JuJu. It absolutely sucks. Just absolutely sucks that she's done for the year and potentially done for next year. One note, and I'm sure this will happen because Paige is such an awesome athlete and awesome person from all accounts. Paige dealt with an ACL and missed a year. And so I would imagine if she has not already, Paige is going to reach out to JuJu and try to help her through it. But really, really sucks for basketball fans, for USC fans, for JuJu.